These trucks full of U.S. emergency aid are just meters away from Venezuelan territory, but they're far from getting in. On the orders of embattled President Nicolás Maduro, the Venezuelan military has barricaded the bridge between the two nations to block the trucks from crossing. Activists at the Colombian border are urging Caracas to let the provisions through.
We're not talking about politics here. We're talking about human beings, about human dignity. We're talking about the elderly who are about to die, about children who have died from a lack of medicine, a lack of food.
Maduro has long rejected offers of outside assistance, denying the existence of the humanitarian crisis that has forced millions of Venezuelans to flee their homeland in recent years. He says the aid convoy is just a pretext for a U.S. military invasion. Washington says it has no intention of using force, but is indeed seeking regime change. The aid is intended for distribution by Venezuelan opposition leader Juan Guaido and his supporters, part of a bid to drive a wedge between Maduro and the Venezuelan military that supports him. With 90% of the population in poverty and food and medicine scarce in the country, relief organizations are warning that humanitarian aid is being used as a political weapon by both sides in the crisis.
Any humanitarian aid entering the country would have to be coordinated and distributed under the fundamental criteria of neutrality, impartiality, and independence.
The U.S. has pledged $20 million in humanitarian aid to Venezuela, a figure that experts say barely scratches the surface of the country's needs.